And they know that if they mount the full-scale invasion of the home islands, which they're anticipating, it will come at a massive cost. They expected to take enormous casualties, and they saw the bomb as a potential means of breaking the Japanese will and thus avoiding having to embark on this enormously costly invasion.
However, this plan hinged entirely on the successful development of a nuclear bomb, which was made possible on the 16th of July 1945, when the Trinity test successfully triggered the world's first nuclear explosion.
There we go.
The Trinity test proved that the bomb worked. What it didn't do is prove that the delivery system worked. So I'm standing here next to a casing that was made for the type of bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima on the 6th of August 1945. That bomb was called Little Boy, but the type of bomb that Little Boy was not being tested before it was dropped on Hiroshima. It was a different type of device to the one that was tested as part of the Manhattan Project. That device, known as a gadget, was an implosion device. So it had lots of different elements around the edges there.
Hold on.
Or in the center and created a...
I'll top my coffee up real quick.
This type of device, this was called a gun device that essentially fired uranium at uranium to create the explosion. So the Trinity test, the bomb was just put on a huge structure in the middle of the desert. It wasn't loaded onto a plane, and that's something which had never been tested because it couldn't be tested because it could only be done when it was being done for the first time. So there was this additional challenge to confront. How do you get this thing, take it to where you want it to go, and ensure that it does what it's supposed to do without endangering the crew, get it there in the first place, and allow them to get home as well?
The answer was this, the B-29 Super Fortress.
B-29 had only recently come into service, and it afforded America the ability to get across Japan and to deploy weapons on the Japanese home islands. Of course, from the perspective of the Japanese population, this was a really serious escalation. It made them vulnerable to a series of air raids that preceded the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These raids were devastating in their own right, particularly the firebombing of Tokyo, which had enormous levels of casualties and enormous levels of suffering. So Japanese civilians are made to feel vulnerable under the weight of this device, which is allowing America to bring the war literally right to their door.
The B-29 was a pressurized aircraft, which allowed it to comfortably reach altitudes barely attainable by Japanese fighters, meaning it was extremely hard for them to defend against. This made it the obvious choice to carry the atomic bombs, and several B-29s
What's going on, everybody? It's me.
to accommodate this extra weight.
I have a grand fascination
would deliver their catastrophic
with
So when identifying various
World War
potential
I
targets,
right now and
there's a range of considerations involved. They were
the bombing of
hasn't been subject to extensive bombing.
Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
They need to be able to
Or Hiroshima.
observe the full capacity of the bomb to destroy what it's been directed to.
Hiroshima,
Really important thing.
not Hiroshima.
It has to be a
Hiroshima.
legitimate military.
But anyway,
It has to have military
Rebuild
infrastructure.
League.
It also has to have
Hold on.
domestic infrastructure as well.
Hey man, listen. Watching this shit about the nuclear bombs and shit. It's awesome. It's very interesting. But anyway, Rebuild League Game 1. After my devastating loss to Drew in the national championship game, we come back to defend ourselves and go on what we call a revenge tour, starting with Ole Miss. Sorry, Ole Miss. Your ass is grass, my boys. But let's get it.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football.
Oh, and we on the road.
On the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
We ain't gonna do nothing. Hush.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Jaguars ready to get this thing started and open the season.
That we are. Wow, they got Mountain Dew on the signs now. That new update put advertisements in the
takes the field. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
Oh, you thought I was about to play? I'm about to just test out my new defense real quick. They're about to show y'all what they all about.
Off-play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
You see?
The
My new
Rebels
defense
now
ain't
with
playing.
a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll give it on the
Down,
inside.
boy.
They knock him down
Boy.
after a gain of 3 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Denson. He wants to take the top off.
Oh my.
He's got it on the outside.
Oh my.
It's a running touchdown.
Oh my.
From the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They're on the road first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw out the start of the season any better than that. Opening drive in the first game of the year and quick fire down the field, scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick
Trading places.
offense on that three-way scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will take the field for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to...
Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive
Oh,
run.
baby.
Get the juices
Great
going.
running back over here.
Get a few more touches today.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Graham. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job.
What if I watch more, Dreamgirls or Boomerang? I would say Dreamgirls, my dude.
Beyond the schedule.
Dreamgirls is a fucking awesome movie.
To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
A big third down coming in. Hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Jaguars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama.
Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want.
They start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for us.
Come on now.
His way out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Wide out trying to get it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And the Jaguars will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll sneak it. Sneak gets it done.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I'm sorry, I'm lost in my.
Out of the end zone. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
What the fuck on? How you letting me just catch all this shit?
32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's second
I
and
gotta get
long.
this good, man. Y'all gotta quit playing.
Got it behind the line. It's Watkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's
Making
Watkins.
third down.
He gets it
tutties, man. Come on, man. I gotta stop.
Scoring position on 1st and goal.
Darn!
That is a
Come on, do it all the time. First, second, third, and fourth down, my boys.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Get him, let's get him, get him, get him. Arm! Let's go.
Off the sack at the 20.
And the offense right now is moving in the wrong
Your
direction.
offensive line is better than y'all?
First down play, now giving
Now,
up a negative play
third
on second
down.
You better
Stop
be very
them.
Careful about this third down play call.
Jeez.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one.
Marsh!
Finds his big tight end.
Go.
Found the tight end. but
Take
he
the field,
could
take the
not
field,
find
go.
First down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, taking the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Grimes. Fires to the big fella. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy
Marcelo
closest to the quarterback, which
Santos.
means generally those are the
good
easiest
catch,
throws a
man.
quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
What you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. You can tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for once.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receiver and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The run from the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this
Narg.
game. More intensity. They look like they wanted more.
Barman!
Off the sack at the 20. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to
Go! Boys!
timeout on the field.
What do you wanna
Tight
do?
game here late in the first half.
Boys!
Get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half.
And they took this picture. No, he was the Giants' star wide receiver on a Super first time.
So you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. He'll off one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
This one's complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our...
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
No, I'm not doing all that. That's crazy.
The Rebels will try to kick this one
Just
deep
try to
get
recover
things
my
underway
email?
in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And
Fucked up on that part, but still. We'll take these yards.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Snagged in the middle. It's Powell. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover.
Well, the running back really lucky.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I was down anyway, so it don't matter. But on the ground.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Jaguars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass, it's Grimes. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Fuck
And
you,
he's
boy.
knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Graham.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Jaguars can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Mahoney. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Graham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Mahoney. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum.
And he got smacked as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide. I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard.
All right, we gotta stop him,
Lead is
y'all.
down to a field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
We gotta stop him, yo.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
They're testing the right side here. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This
Make
is
up
how
the game
I
plan
feel.
and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from from inside their own 20.
All right.
Looking for a man. It's Denson. Lost one deep down the right side.
There we go. Good D.
And they wanted it all on third down, but
Good
now
D.
dealing with fourth down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll settle for some pretty good field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rush coming
He's sacking me at the perfect time, huh?
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the option.
Cool, this play out for the first time.
Pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And as he throws, intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
That is the last thing I needed, huh?
They're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, the ball popped out.
Yes!
Mess up the drive.
Look at that.
That ball was loose.
Yes.
Didn't have a chance.
Look at that.
Everywhere.
My defense came through just the way they were supposed to.
They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Man, great. That's my 5-star D tackle, boy. He's a 5-star. Good looking, Kevin Wynn. You did exactly what we needed to be done. At the exact right
Did
time.
not go on the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Jaguars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Snagged out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snags it over the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Powell. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. And the Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a 1st down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence in him.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, It's Grimes. He makes a grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down.
Touchdown, South Alabama! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet position.
Recruited
Able to find enough
defense
room to get it out
must
first
stop
and
them because they
25
got to score a
yards.
touchdown to win this game. Y'all got to do y'all job. Now, all this recruitment and shit. And
Opening play of this drive
yes,
comes
I
from
got a
the
very good
26-yard
defense.
line.
Let's make it happen.
Looking downfield on first down.
Rob, come on.
He's taking a deep
Oh,
shot
my
late in the game.
What
And
the?
that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
They scored
They'll
quick.
keep it on the ground.
Well,
And the
not
big
at all.
defensive front wins the battle. No gain on
They
that
got to score a
play.
tutty.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
They're passing. We got 5 wide. Let's go.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on
Oh,
third
y'all
and
running.
long. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Finds the tight end.
Nothing.
He did
It's
not,
the game, baby.
and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week,
Look
they
out,
get it
baby.
done.
South
Great
Alabama.
start to the season. That's what
We
you want.
ain't
You wanna
playing
come out,
this
find a
season,
way to
man.
win. Was it perfect? Absolutely
Whoever you
not.
want to put in
You're
front of
gonna
us,
find
man.
things
Come
to
on.
work out throughout the season, but 1-0,
Everybody
that's
goes
what
down.
you want.
Yeah.
I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Great
That's
second
gonna
half.
do it from here. For David
Shut them
Baldwin and
down
Jesse
completely
Palmer,
in
I'm
the
Reese
second
Davis,
half.
and you've been
Now that's
watching
what I'm
another
talking about.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good game. Great game. South Alabama boys. Let's go, baby. We ain't playing with them this season. We gonna make it happen. You see Billy West. Look at him, man. Billy West, look, he's showing the guns this season. Nigga, he ain't fucking with y'all. He's letting y'all know it's real, nigga. Look at him, right? Listen. Billy West is showing the guns. All right? He ain't playing with them. Y'all fuck with Billy West if y'all want to. He gonna show y'all what it is, all right? Ooh. That's hot. All right. I ain't even peeped that before myself, but all right, y'all. I'll see y'all in about an hour and a half for the 9th iteration of the hardball between me and Rit, Virginia Tech and North Carolina. I'll see y'all then in the CPC, but we want to know in the rebuild for the season 4.